Her baby's going for me. Yeah. Her baby must be for me. Yeah.
Yeah, Sersky. It's your boy Mizzy in real life. Back at you with another breakdown. Today we got YSL's artist, Gunna. A Gift and a Curse album. Let's see what message he was trying to get across to the people. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody continues to have a great week. Hit that sub button, tear that like button up. With that being said, let's get right into the video. Sergio Giovanni Kitchens, born June 14th, 1993, known professionally as Gunna, is an American rapper, singer, and songwriter. He is signed to Young Thug's, YSL Records, and 300 Entertainment. Gunna initially rose to fame with the mixtape Drip Season 3 in 2018. Later that year, he released the mixtape Drip Harder with Little Baby, which spawned the single Drip Too Hard that reached number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and eventually achieved diamond certification by the Record Industry Association of America, RIAA. Gunna released his debut album, Drip or Drown 2, in 2019 and followed it up with his second studio album, Wanna, in 2020, which debuted a top Billboard 200 in August 2020. He was featured on Internet Money's single Lemonade, which peaked at 6 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topped multiple charts worldwide. His third album, DS Forever, was released in 2022, becoming his second consecutive number 1 album. On May 11th, 2022, Gunna was arrested 2 days after alleged co-conspirator Young Thug in a 56-count RICO indictment against YSL Gang on December 14th. Gunna took a plea deal and was released from prison. 5 months following his release, he released his 4th album, A Gift and a Curse. Gunna was born in College Park, Georgia. He was raised by his mother and had 4 older brothers. He started making music at age 15. He grew up listening to Cameron, Chingy, and Outkast, amongst others. Gunna attended North Springs Charter School of Arts and Sciences and Langston Hughes High School. In 2013, Gunna released the mixtape Hard Body under the name Young Surge. Gunna was introduced to fellow rapper Young Thug through Keith King Troop, a mutual friend and the community figure who died in December 2015. He was later featured alongside rappers Travis Scott and Gucci Mane on Thug's song Floyd Mayweather from his commercial mixtape Jeffrey. On October 14th, 2016, Gunna released his debut mixtape Drip Season through YSL Records. It featured members of YSL such as Young Thug, Lil Duke, and Nietzsche. He released the mixtape Drip Season 2 on May 11th, 2017. It featured many popular Atlanta and YSL artists such as Young Thug, Playboi Carti, and Offset. From the mixtape YSL featuring Playboi Carti was on a Grand Theft Auto radio station on November 30th, 2017. He released his debut extended play Drip or Drown, in which his record producer and close friend Weezy entirely produced it with a sole guest appearance from Young Thug. February 2nd, 2018, he released a commercial mixtape, Drip Season 3. It featured notable guest appearances from Hood Rich Pablo Juan, Lil Durk, Nav, Metro Boomin, and Lil Yachty, while the deluxe edition featured additional appearances from Lil Uzi Vert, Young Jordan, Young Thug, and Lil Baby. The regular and deluxe editions were simultaneously released together on April 17th, 2018. Gunna released a single titled Sold Out Dates featuring Lil Baby, a close friend and frequent collaborator. The song became one of his mainstream recordings and received millions of streams on platforms like YouTube and SoundCloud. It was eventually released on a non-album single after leaks on August 3rd. Gunna also appeared alongside Nav on Travis Scott's single Yosemite, a standout song from his third studio album Astroworld, which happened to be the the highest selling album of the year. The verse in this song, which performed by Scott, mimics Gunna's verse and sold out dates the majority of the song. Popularity went towards Gunna's appearance on the chorus. On September 12th, Gunna and Lil Baby released a collaborative single, Drip Too Hard, which will be the lead of their collaborative mixtape Drip Harder. The single peaked at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. The mixtape was released on October 5th with a guest appearance from Lil Durk, Nav, Young Thug, and Drake. It peaked at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 200. Gunna was introduced to fellow rapper Young Thug through Keith King Troop, a mutual friend and the community figure. Yes, sir. So this is the track list for A Gift and a Curse. We got Back at It, Back to the Moon, I Don't Know No More, Payback, Cash Shit, Fuck You Mean, Rodeo Drive, Bottom, P Angles, Born Rich, Go Crazy, Bread and Butter, Turned Your Back, I Was Just Thinking, and Alright. For an edgy look, consider a sunflower skull design. This tattoo design symbolizes duality when it comes to your personality, representing both the bright, warm side and darker, tougher side. It could also be a symbol of good and evil in the world and how one can't exist without the other one. So if you're new to the channel, what you're looking at here is the practice of gematria, turning numbers into letters and breaking them down in their numeric form. At the top, left hand side, we got duality coming in at 43, and the reverse reduction. The reverse reduction cipher is simply the alphabet in reverse. So we got Freemasons and SPC all coming in at 43, one in the reduction and one in the reverse, two in the reverse. Down below that, we have white black duality, a gift and a curse, coming in at 29 in the ordinal, 29 in reduction, 70 in the reverse reduction cipher. So here's an example of duality, a good side, a bad side, as well as the chessboard. Two different sides. Moving forward, we got Worship Satan coming in at 163, 55, 161, and 71 in the ordinal reduction reverse cipher. Lining that with Sun God Worship YSL and that man's name once more. Okay, this is a zoomed in picture of the actual album Gift and a Curse. So we're going to start up on the left hand side. We got the N word equaling 42 and the reduction. Down below that, we have I don't know. And as you can see in his eye, on his pupil, he has IDK in the eye part. As you can see here next to the arrow, I don't know equals 24 in the ordinal cipher, which is the reflection for 42. Down below that, we have SPC, as you can see above his eyebrow. The SPC that's usually not there, like that's not his real tattoo. That was put here to relay a message. So SPC equals 16 in the reverse reduction cipher. When skull and crossbones equals 61 in reduction. 61 is actually the reflection of 16. Down below that, we have Gunna equaling 24 in reverse, as well as his birthday equaling 204 in satanic. With the zero being reduced, it'll leave you with 24, just like Gunna. At the top right hand side, we got I don't know being a sixth triangular, also equaling 21 in reverse. So we got it coming in at 24 in the ordinal, as well as 21 in reverse. Down below that, we have snitch, humiliation, equaling 102 in reverse. With the zero being reduced, you will be left with 12, which is the reflection for 21. Down below that, we got murder equaling 38, good old murder by numbers, lining up with that SPC. That's above his eyebrow. If you're new to the channel, man, hit that sub button, tear that like button up, man. Let's get this video in the algorithm. Here's a depiction of Hyperion. A lot of these industry celebrities like to worship many gods. This is one of them. Hyperion, the sun god. This is why Trippie Redd made this song. Walking to the sun with the beast. He also had a role in necromancy magic. The Greek magical papyri contained several recipes for such. For example, one which involves evoking the sun over the skull cap of a man who suffered a violent death. After the described ritual, Helios will then send a man's ghost to the practitioner to tell them everything they wish to know. Helios is also associated with the Hecate and cursing magic in some parts of Asia, minor Helios, along with several other gods and most commonly his counterpart Selene, were adjured not to permit any violation of the grave tomb inscriptions and to warn potential violators not to desecrate the tomb. Like one example from Elusa Shabasti. Due to his position as the sun, he was believed to be an all-seeing witness, and thus was often invoked in oaths. He also
Sky with an
he
orange
also had
hue
a
and
role in
casting brilliant beams
necromancy magic, the Greek
across the
magical
horizon.
pepper
The chirping of
contains
birds and the
platinum
scurrying of life
containing
add to this
several
grand
recipes for
entrance.
such,
They
for
appear to be
example,
responding to the majestic
one which
call of this
involves
golden
evoking the
ball in the
sun,
sky.
the Lord's.
Why do you believe? Because I'm an alien.
Why?
Because I'm an alien.
You think alien with the eyes and outer space and all that stuff, but you really feel like you're not of this planet.
No, I'm an alien.
So some of you might know that's
Why do you
Chris
believe?
Brown.
Because I'm an alien.
Some of you might not. Says he's an alien.
Why?
Because I'm an alien.
You think alien with the eyes.
This is also Chris Brown. I actually watched this game live. Sheesh. So if anybody got an answer for this hand right here, leave that in the comments as well. Any explanation for this Space Jam hand? Leave an explanation down below, man. Because the question is yet to be answered. And check him out one more time. Imagine you was betting him, you know what I'm saying, playing one-on-one and he went up there dunking and a morph on you. Yeah, I'm heading out. Right, I'm head out now, Chris. Sheesh. So is this what is running through? If we got this coming out of Chris's body, what's in the rest of Hollywood's bodies? Those are my type of questions. So moving forward with the giving a curse breakdown. We got giving a curse. Lining up with the Society of Jesus, Skull and Crossbones, Draconian, and YSL. Gray aliens, also referred to as Zeta Rectolians, Roswell Greys or Greys are reported extraterrestrial beings that are frequent subjects of close encounters of alien abduction claims. The details of such claims are widely, however, Greys are typically described as being human-like with small bodies, smooth, gray-colored skin and large hairless heads and large black eyes. The Barney and Betty Hill abduction figures have been described in science fiction, and similar descriptions appeared in early accounts of the 1948 Aztec UFO hoax and later accounts of 1947 Roswell UFO incident. Gray aliens, also referred to as It says Zeta at top, during the early Reticulates. 1980s, graves were linked to Roswell the alleged graves crash are landing of a flying saucer reported in extraterrestrial Roswell, New beings that are Mexico. frequent subjects. So at the top, we got Draconian coming in at 79, 43, and 56 in the ordinal reduction and reverse reduction cipher, lining up perfectly with Murder, Freemasons, Society of Jesus, YSL, Duality, and SBC, which was the tattoo he placed on his head. As you can see here, no tattoo, or in any of the other pictures, specifically put there to relay a message. Down below that, we got Grays, Draconian Race, A Gift and a Curse, Duality, and YSL. So we got two different races or species that he lines up with. All right, we got Band-Aid equaling 61 in a Latin cipher, which he had Band-Aids on his face, lining up perfectly with Draconian Race, equaling 61 in the reduction cipher. Also, Skull and Crossbones equals 61 in the reduction cipher as well. SPC equals 16 in reverse, the reflection of 61. Then down below that, we have Skull and Crossbones, Draconian Race, Sunflower, A Gift and a Curse, Band-Aid, all lining up. Duality, Duality, the one leg, throwing up the devil horns, with the 17 on his coat, equal killing. It's the real Chris Brown right here. At the top, we got Skull and Sunflowers equaling 113 in reverse reduction. Down below that, we got Snitch, Humiliation Ritual, coming in at 1136 in the Latin cipher. With the 6 being reduced, we left with 113, which is the number for dishonesty, equals 113 in reverse as well. So you gotta ask yourself, what are they being dishonest about? And over here, the guy in the box being trapped. I don't know what that is on his head, but this is a part of the video, I guess. This is some more Saturnalia worship, the cube. These people love Saturnalia worship. The number for dishonesty equals 113. Down below, we have some more words equaling 113 as well. Made in the lab, cop, disinfo, green screen, not factual, perjury, broadcasting, bullshit, not true, dream world, O.J. Simpson, illusions in politics. Also, we got Band-Aid coming in at 35 and 61 in the Latin cipher. Lining right up with Draconian Race, Sergio, which is Gunna's first name. Well, his government name, I should say. Lining right up with that man's name, and Snitch lines up as well. Coming in at 35 in the reverse. And as you can see, the Band-Aids that we're referring to. We got at the top right hand side, we got skull and crossbones equaling 61. That man's name coming in at 35. Ritual coming in at 45. Down below that, we have alien liar lining up perfectly with ritual, as well as two Band-Aids. Coming in at 185 in a reverse reduction cipher as well. Come on. Snitch, Sergio, June 14th. Below that, we have Murder, Black Magic, Sergio Kitchens, SPC, and Hyperion. We got Brick Mason coming in at 105, and the Ordinal 42 in reduction. Lining up with Mason, Freemason, and Gunna coming in at 42 in the reduction cipher. Down below, we have Gunna's birthday broke down in numeric form, which equals 33, like the 33rd degree. With him casually sitting behind the brick wall, like the brick mason, the builders. We got some more celebrities posted in front of the brick wall. We got Vadius Demon Wilburn lining up with Master Mason, coming in at 69 in reduction with Demon Wilburn. Also, we have Brick Wall lining up with Future, coming in at 91 in the ordinal cipher, which is the English language. Ice Spice and Kendrick Lamar. Little Meech and Little Terry. Lil Keed and Lil Got It. Boo. We got the guy in the cube, trapped in the box. trap, puppets, showing you that no matter how much money, how many cars, chains, that these people are still in capture, still in chains, still getting ran by the man. But yeah, moving forward, this is just more Saturnalia worship. Saturn is the closest planet to the sun. We got Society of Jesus lining up with murder and Sergio G. Kitchens. Down below that we have An Angel Has Fallen, Skulls, and Sunflower, which was depicted on his album cover, A Gift and a Curse, as well as Gunna, coming in at 248 in the Satanic Cipher. And as you can see here, throwing up the D horns, showing what side he's on, showing what God he kneels to and worships. So that's about it for the Why I Sell Gunna video. Like, comment, leave your feedback. If you guys want any exclusive breakdowns, leave that down in the description. The Discord is going to be in the description as well, in the bio. You guys could follow me on Discord, follow my Instagram, Snapchat, all social medias. Join the family. Thank you for watching. Thank you for continuing this exciting and well-needed journey. Missy in Real Life family, I'm out. Until next time, y'all be safe. Thank you for watching.